Hey Pisces, welcome to Pisces Tarot and Advice, and welcome to your daily message. Sorry I missed you for a couple of days there. I was ill. Still not 100%, so please bear with me, but I'm trying to see if I can do a reading for you guys. All right, Pisces, let's see what's going on for Pisces placements. Wherever you have Pisces in your chart, this could resonate with you. If you're new to the channel, hi, welcome. Welcome to new members as well. Thank you for being here. I hope these readings help you. And thank you for showing me and the channel support by liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. Your donations are always a wonderful surprise and greatly appreciated. Extra thanks to my members for your extra support. Let's see what's going on for Pisces placements. You've got a weekly reading. I do that for all the signs on my other channel, but it could also resonate with you. You're part of the collective. So click that link in the description below. It will take you there. You also have your monthly reading, Pisces, to check out. I've linked that in the description box for you as well. And as always, just feel free to just have a look on the channel. Whatever stands out to you, go check the reading out because it may hold messages for you, okay? All right, let's see what's going on for Pisces placements. Daily energy and advice for Pisces placements. All right. Hope you've been doing okay, Pisces. All right. Getting row 2 out, and we'll be good to go. We've got an aquatic theme going on today. Let's see, bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. And the Queen of Wands is all about beauty, attraction, confidence, independence. Okay. She's also a magnet type of energy. So whenever you get the Queen of Wands, or you're in the Queen of Wands energy, male or female, doesn't matter. It just means you're attracting things to you're bringing your manifestations in faster or more easily than usual. So it's a good time to take advantage of that. Or of course, it can just mean that a Leo sign or a fire sign in general, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, could be significant to you at this time. Let's see. Current situation. We have the Two of Cups and the Five of Wands. So there could be some conflict going on, some tension, some pettiness, some bickering, some arguing, just not seeing eye to eye, potentially in a relationship or a one-to-one dynamic. With the Queen of Wands here and the Five of Wands, that can talk about third-party interference, and third party doesn't always have to be another person. It could be someone's job that takes away the focus from the relationship, takes more focus than it should. It could be a family dynamic external to the relationship that takes priority when the relationship should, right? Things that distract and take away from someone being able to give what they should give in a one-to-one dynamic, right? Other people interfering, other energies, other situations interfering, causing stress, tension within a dynamic. In the challenge position, we have the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So in the challenge position, it could be that for some of you, it could be that someone's making offers they shouldn't be making, almost like trying to tempt someone with the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Cups. For others of you, the challenge is an offer, a heartfelt offer, or a heartfelt conversation that may or may not be happening, right? Could also be an energy of someone holding back. And that is what is creating an imbalance in a dynamic. It could also be that the challenge is no one wants to apologize with the Five of Wands. So let's go further. On the mind, we have the High Priestess and the Seven of Cups. So there could be a lot of introspection. I don't know if a tense moment happened or a conflict happened, and this is where everyone's gone to their corner and just trying to figure out, okay, what's going on, what happened, what was said, what was done, what part did I play, how do I feel about this, what do I think about this, what do I want to do about this. There's a lot of contemplation with the High Priestess and the Seven of Cups, but again, it's individual. So it could be that the challenge is no one's really opening up, no one's really talking about it, but it could be also that we're just off in our own little minds and corners trying to figure out what we want to say, right? There's also concern over the future of something here. And the foundation, we have the Six of Wands and the Nine of Wands. So it could be that for some of you, what's really going on here is someone feels stuck, trapped, restricted, like they don't have the freedom they want. They're not necessarily talking about it. For others of you, I feel like this is progress that is being blocked. So if it's to do with work, if it's to do with your personal projects, if it's to do with something you're trying to do in the community or something you're trying to do in the family, whatever it is, it's being blocked intentionally. And it could be out of spite, it could be out of a sense of jealousy. I feel like you're there ready to give, ready to help, ready to support, and also kind of steer people in the right direction. And the people you're dealing with have issue with that. This could also be someone accusing you of being too proud, egotistical, whatever it is. There's a lot of projection going on here. So you know your intentions and you know what you're saying, what you're doing, and where it's coming from, but just be aware. To other people, that's going to come out, they hear what they want to hear, okay? They hear what they can hear. They understand what they are capable of understanding. So just keep that in mind, okay? Because there is definitely miscommunication, misunderstanding, misinterpretation going on with High Priestess, Seven of Cups in the mind. Let's see. Recent past, we have the King of Wands and the Page of Wands. So now we have the King and Queen of Wands here with the Two of Cups. So a pair, a one-to-one dynamic, a couple relationship, a partnership of sorts, whether that's personal, romantic, professional, whatever it is. And there was a conversation, communication, an offer, an invitation, a flirty text, a flirty message, flirty comment, whatever it is, that has led to some tension, that has led to some chaos, some conflict, some butting of heads. Disturbed the peace. I do feel like for some of you, this is someone trying to cross a boundary, either that you put up or whether it has been expressed or not. Someone's trying to cross a boundary. So they're going for your job, they're going to trying to take credit for your work, they're going for your money, your share of the inheritance, your property, something in your home, something that doesn't belong to them, your business, trying to take credit for something, or they're going for your partner or something, or trying to butt into a one-to-one dynamic, a friendship, a one-to-one relationship, or a contract. So let's see. But remember, with the Seven of Cups on the mind, that could also be someone's fear. Okay? That could also be someone's fear. Because it could also be a case of intuition being clouded by someone's fear and insecurity. Okay? So I will say that. So let's see what's going on today. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Emperor, another four. And the King of Swords. So this is telling you to just, when in doubt, don't do anything. Okay? Just wait. Hold your position. Observe. Let things play out. Get more information. Okay? Think about what you want to do. Get some expert advice. Talk to an attorney. Talk to someone you trust before making up your mind. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune with the Magician. So again, you're manifesting something very quickly. So including your fears, your doubts, your insecurities. So things could be coming up, Mercury retrograde energy, right? Again, for you to see the pattern, for you to see the lesson, for you to make different choices, make different decisions here. If you get some guidance, if you get some advice, if you dig deeper, if you wait until you can clearly express what you're trying to express, there can be a positive change. There could be a conversation here that represents a positive change in this dynamic. And then we have the Queen of Swords. Jesus. Listen, that outcome can be stepping away from something. Let me clarify this Queen of Swords. Where did I put my cards? Here we go. What about this Queen of Swords? Okay, it's fine. Because we have the Three of Cups, so even if there is a separation or breakup or whatever, this clarifying conversation, this coming back around, this renegotiation can lead to some sort of reconciliation with Temperance, and then putting in the work and the effort to balance something out, to make it better, to make it healthier, okay? But I feel like just you need to figure out what's real and what isn't, what is truth, what is fact, and what is fiction. What is fact and what is your own doubt, fear, insecurity. There's a lot of misunderstanding and miscommunication going on at this point in time. And I feel like it depends on how you handle the situation, because it can lead something that you go from the King and Queen of Wands, the King and Queen of Swords. So that's going from fire to ice, right? So something you're very driven and passionate about and very involved in can be completely stopped, frozen, broken apart, dead, okay? Again, whatever kind of partnership it is. Or with the Magician and the Wheel of Fortune, if you see the pattern, because likely if that's the case, this is something that has happened before, okay? This is an issue you've had before. This is a conversation you've had before. So if you can figure out a different way of handling it by not making any rash decisions, not taking any rash actions, figure out what you want, figuring out if it's something viable, figuring out if you're reacting or responding, if this is something that's triggering you and you're not really in control of what you're seeing and saying and doing, or if, no, seriously, this is what I want, right? Because you can either free yourself, break a cycle, free yourself, move on, and find this peace and balance within yourself and with your loved ones as you heal and go on to new opportunities, or you can turn this around with the Wheel of Fortune. There may be some sort of break and separation, a no contact period, whether that is a few hours or a few days or a couple of weeks. Remember, we're keeping in mind about timing. This isn't going to all happen in one day for everybody. And then you have that coming back around and the clearer head, because tempers have calmed down, because the Queen and King of Wands with the Page of Wands is very heated type of conversation. So this could be where you're saying, let's just take a break, Four of Swords, and we'll talk about it later. Or let's just take a break and we'll see how we go, or something, right? But yeah, I feel like there's a lot of heated emotions. There's a lot of fears, doubts, insecurities creeping up to the surface, clouding someone's judgment. So when in doubt, rest, pause, get expert guidance, dig deeper, get more information, speak to someone you trust, or speak to someone who's unbiased who can give you the facts in the situation to help you figure out what it is you're thinking, what it is you're feeling, and why. Because with the Wheel of Fortune and the Magician, like I say, it'll go one of two ways. You can either turn this around, fix it, heal it, by making different choices, by coming up with a different way of handling this issue that is something recurring. Or moving on. And that's how you stop the pattern, right? But again, unless we get the lesson, we figure it out, we integrate it, even if we do say we move on, whatever situation we find ourselves next in, it's going to creep up again. Maybe not exactly the same, but it'll be the same thing with a different person, in a different situation, in a different environment, but it will be the same issue. So that's why the advice here is just sit with the uncomfortable and observe yourself if you can. And if not, ask someone to help you who can have an impartial view on what's going on and help you figure out what is really going on. And then you can make your decisions, right? Because we're looking at the Two of Cups here, like this is a true partnership. There's a lot of love here. There's a lot of mutual interest. There's a lot of respect here. But I feel like there's a lot of doubts and fears and insecurities that are creeping to the surface. And we can get triggered and run away, and then we're just going to keep getting triggered, right? Or we can get triggered and just look at it, really look at it, take accountability. Okay, if this is a me issue, the only constant in this situation is me. What is it about me? What am I doing? What am I saying? Why am I taking it this way? What if I am misunderstanding? What, you know? And again, talk to someone you trust. They'll give you honest feedback. And you can finally break a pattern. Whether you continue down the path, except it will be different because you broke the pattern, or you walk away, break the pattern and start something different. It's up to you, right? So let's see, Oracle energy and advice for Pisces for the day when it comes to this situation. So look, we have 28, seeing both sides. Take a step back and try looking at things from a different perspective. And it has to do with an ending, 28. That's what's being contemplated. And there's a lot of fears, right? Why are they acting like this? Are they getting better offers somewhere else? Is someone hitting on them? You know, what's going, and that's where we start to see our own fears and our own insecurities come up as the potential reasons we give as to why something's not working out or something's causing chaos and conflict, right? When in reality, try to see both sides, have that conversation, get the other person's perspective, express your perspective, and you'll find that the truth somewhere in the middle. If there is that openness, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, that openness and that receptivity of going to the table with the potential, the possibility that maybe I'm not seeing everything correctly, or maybe I'm not seeing the truth of the matter, maybe I've got something confused, right? And if both come to the table with that open mind, then it can be fixed, it can be resolved, there can be a better way of handling it, right? But that's definitely saying, seeing both sides, it means there's more than one side to the situation, meaning that's where the confusion is coming from. We have 12, replacing what was lost. You now have the opportunity to rejuvenate and start anew. Create with a new perspective or outlook. This card may also indicate abundance is on the horizon. So again, you can rejuvenate, you can renew something in a healthier way, or rejuvenate yourself and create a new path for yourself as the result of walking away from something, because we got the lesson, we broke the pattern, we choose something different for ourselves. Back on task, 39. Be sure you are using your time in the best possible manner. You might consider reviewing your goals, your schedule, or a project you are working on. All could use some fine-tuning. Back to the task, back to the goal. Again, what is your future? What do you want it to be? And again, then coming to this place of factual thinking, or speaking to someone who's unemotional, completely factual, maybe an air sign in your life, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or someone who can just give you the facts and just give you honest feedback, right? And they'll help you figure out if what you're looking at, what you're dealing with, and what you're trying to work on is actually going to take you to your goal or not. And that will be your decision right there. That will be your clarity. 43, setting up parameters. Assess your relationships and determine how they are aligned with your goals. That's just what we were saying. Setting boundaries requires an honest evaluation of your present relationships. Okay. Which again can mean seeing the pattern, seeing the lesson, seeing why something keeps happening, addressing it in a different way than we have in the past, in a healthier way than we have in the past, creating new settings, parameters, boundaries, terms, conditions, expectations, so that we don't get to this point ever again, right? And then we move forward. Or putting up boundaries, understanding the lesson and saying, you know what, this isn't for me, this isn't what's going to take me to my goal. But it needs an honest assessment, right? An honest view, a factual review. (19) Polite declaration. You can move in whatever direction you need to accomplish your goals. It is time for you to get out there, claim what is yours, and stay in your power. So this is telling you, and with the see both sides here, this is telling you that this situation can be salvaged. It can move in the direction you want it to move, but it needs tweaking. It needs honesty. It needs honest assessment, honest communication. Okay, polite meaning compassionate, respectful, but firm. Or you can walk away, start something different, that'll take you to your goal. But it's really, the key is to really look at the whole thing, to see the pattern, to see the lesson, because otherwise it's just going to repeat in something else, right? So it's up to you what you want to do here. It's not a fun energy, but it is something that it keeps coming back because there's something that needs to be done differently about it. There's something that needs to be seen that has not been seen. It's a red flag you keep ignoring, whatever the situation is, right? It's not going to go away. And the thing is, I feel like it's coming up because it's telling you it would be a shame to waste this good opportunity by not addressing this or doing the work or doing whatever is needed to be done in the situation. It'll be different for everyone, right? It's your choice, but this is telling you, you know, this is something trustworthy. This is something stable. This is something mutual. It's up to you what you want to do with that, right? Do you want to try to work on it with the Eight of Pentacles by seeing both sides, by coming to the table with an open mind? Does the other party want to do that, right? Or is it a one-sided situation that should also tell you something? It's about keeping that open mind and figuring out what's going on here, what's your part in it, what you want to do differently. If it works with the other individual, if it works with the other party, great. If it doesn't, it still doesn't take away the fact that you've seen a lesson for yourself. You've learned a lesson for yourself. Okay? And so therefore you're closer to your goal. If it's in a different situation, not this one, you're still closer to your goal, right? Oh boy, Pisces. Fun times, eh? Mercury retrograde, people. Welcome to the madhouse. But yeah, I hope this resonates with you, and I hope that it helps. If it does resonate with you, it's not fun. But again, there's something that we're trying, your angels, you guys, the universe, spirit, whatever you want to call it, your higher self is trying to pinpoint a lesson, pinpoint an issue, a recurring issue, and show you the pattern there so that you can understand why it keeps happening. Because if you understand that, you understand how to fix it, how to break the pattern and make healthier choices so that you don't have to repeat this. And it's also what Mercury retrograde is about, right? And it has to do with fears, doubts, insecurities that cloud our judgment, and we may mistake our fears for our intuition. Okay, that could be a lesson in itself for a lot of us. So I'm going to leave you with that. It's a bit of a doozy, but it goes deep, pun intended, with all the water decks here. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's just time, right? With the Hermit here as well, definitely. And the Moon, look at it, a lesson, and the star is coming up. So it can be seen, addressed, integrated, some deep healing to happen. So you don't have to be here again, and you can get your wish fulfillment, right? So, Pisces, it's up to you what you want to do with this energy, but there's no avoiding it. If you avoid it now, it'll just come back later. So it's up to you what you want to do. But I hope it helps. Okay, I really do. It's not the time to walk away. It's not the time to quit, give up. Again, depending on what your situation is. I'm not talking about situations where there's abuse involved. I mean, clearly you do what you should do there, right? This is something that there's some miscommunication. There's some petty arguments. There's some tension. There's a clash. It's the Five of Wands, right? It's not the Ten of Swords, not the Devil. Do you know what there's a difference, okay? You can walk away if you want to. Cards here are saying it's a really solid opportunity. It's a solid partnership, and it can grow, and it can take you to your goal. It just needs this tweak. It just needs this understanding, this integration, this different approach. But if you did want to choose to walk away, start something else, just be prepared. It's going to come up again. Maybe that gives you more time to figure out how you want to handle it. If it does come up again, it's up to you. The bottom line is whether you choose to work on this, fix it, and this will take you to your goal. That's one thing. Or you could choose to walk away, start something else. Deal with this when it comes up again, and that way you'll get to your goal. This is basically telling you this is meant to happen. If you want to have what you're trying to have, if you want to create what you're trying to create, this is necessary to come to the surface, because it's a blockage. It's something that's holding you back. So it's not coming to the surface to punish you. It's coming to the surface to help you, right? Because all you got to do, and I know it's easier said than done, sit with the uncomfortable, look at it, understand what you need to understand, see the pattern you need to see the lesson you need to see. And it's not about anyone else, it's about what is coming up for you, what you're seeing in yourself, your own fears, your own doubts, your own insecurities. To try to keep that open mind, that could be the lesson in itself, right? Of maybe I'm not seeing everything clearly, maybe I'm not seeing some things, or maybe I'm seeing things that aren't there. Let me just figure out how I want to handle that, right? But yeah, it'll be different things for everybody, but I hope it helps. Okay, I'm going to leave it there for you. Let me know what you think. Check out your other readings. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.